So I want to start this video off with thanking you guys for helping my dream come true of becoming a Gymshark athlete. I feel like my entire fitness life has led up to this moment. In fact, I mean, you'd see me wearing a Gymshark literally when I started going to the gym. But yeah, I'm gonna do a try on haul for you guys. For everything, use code JB10 if you want to get a discount. Code Jason was already taken because there's already someone named Jason that works for Gymshark, obviously. JB10 is what we'd have to resort to. Currently already wearing my favorite Gymshark item that I've received so far. Got a pretty big package, so I'll just go over my favorite items for you guys. And there is going to be a Black Friday sale on November 21st, and I think it goes all the way into December. So they would be giving you 70% off, and you get an additional 10% off with code JB10 as well. The one I'm wearing right now is the Apex Seamless 1/4 inch zip. So it just has a zipper that goes from here to here, and I prefer to have it down a little bit and kind of fold over the collar, because what it looks like with the collar completely up and fully zipped, it's like kind of like a turtleneck, but it is kind of tight on my neck, so I have it zipped down a little bit and the collar rolled like that. The main thing I like about this one is the fit, because it hugs the chest and the shoulders and the arms really well. It's not too tight in the midsection area, so it gives it's a little loose there. It's like it's not too much compression, yet it still shows off your physique really well, specifically shoulders and chest, as well as the arms. And for those of you wondering what my sizes are, I'm 5'8", about 155 pounds, around 8% body fat, I'd say. So for the sizing, I wear size medium for tops and then small for bottom. This one is the Apex Seamless t-shirt, and there isn't much of a color, so it gives room for the neck, and it hugs the chest and the shoulders, similar to the other Apex one. Gymshark logo in the middle. Very minimal branding, but I really like this color. We got one more color of this one. Let me know what you guys would prefer in the comments, which one looks better to you. But I personally usually prefer lighter colors, but the darker ones also look kind of really show off that good taper. Super thin material, like you can basically almost see right through it. For how thin it is, it's just extremely comfortable. Like almost feels like I'm not even wearing anything at this point. This is the Heritage Washed Short Sleeve Crew. So this is how the back looks. I think it's a really good pump cover. The sleeves seem to be a little thinner than this part actually, so it's kind of a different material. And on the bottom, it's almost like similar to a sweater. Now we'll move to the tank tops, stringers. The one thing that Gymshark, that I've always loved about Gymshark is their stringers. Like, they have nailed them. It's just like perfectly covers like the nipples just enough. Wait, yeah, it covers it covers the nipples, unless you go like this. It really just accentuates the V taper because it brings out the shoulders, as well as the back taper. But this is the thing I've always worn from Gymshark, are their stringers. So this one specifically is the Legacy stringer, and this one actually is a size small. So I usually size down on stringers because they tend to be a little oversized, and I don't want them to be too baggy. This one is the Legacy drop arm tank. I would wear this tank top on like an arm or shoulder day, and the stringer on like a chest or back day. All right, so now we'll move to shorts. These are the Arrival 5-inch shorts. I prefer 5-inch shorts over the 7-inch ones because you could see the vastus medialis and lateralis. Sometimes even during the leg workout, I would fold up the waistband a little bit and it shows off the quads even better. I typically don't wear shorts, I usually wear sweats, but these shorts make me feel pretty confident. These are the Legacy shorts. Again, I wear size small for shorts. These ones are pretty cool because they're kind of frayed at the bottom. Kind of got more of an old school look to them. And yeah, they're definitely a lot thicker material. It's cotton. Got the Gymshark logo on the leg right here. These are my favorite pair of joggers. These are the Power Joggers. And so they got the Gymshark logo right here, and then they also have Gymshark on the leg here. And I just love the way they fit. They're definitely a little thicker. They're not too tight. Super comfortable. And then they got the waistband there. So yeah, these are my go-to for sweats. So I'm gonna review these two items together. This is the Crest oversized hoodie, and the Crest joggers. They've got Gymshark embroidered on each one of them, so we got it here as well as there. This is probably like the main outfit I'm gonna wear during winter. So yeah, that's all we got for today. Again, code JB10 saves you 10% off, so you can get up to 80% off on some of these items. I'm sure you guys have seen some pretty popular influencers who were known for being natural and promoting being natural athletes, ended up recently hopping on steroids, testosterone, and I think it's just interesting because now it's almost like people are glorifying steroids, or people are looking up to the people who are taking things like that, and in a way, even if they aren't directly promoting them, they're kind of just indirectly promoting them to a lot of their young fans. But obviously on my bio I say that I'm a natural athlete because I think it's something to be proud of, because it is actually almost kind of rare to be a well-known influencer without having to take steroids. So I almost feel like I'm the last natty, if that makes sense. I don't think people realize how far you can take it naturally. The thing is, people usually hop on steroids super early on before they even realize their natural potential. So for me, for example, I've been training 11 years and I'm still seeing progress. The thing is, like, you learn more about diet, training, recovery. You learn more about this stuff every single day. And I've actually seen the most progress in the past year than I have in the past 10 years, just because I started competing and I got a coach and I learned more about diet, nutrition, and recovery, as well as learning more just from, you know, free information on the internet, from YouTube. Specifically Renaissance periodization. I watch a lot of Dr. Mike, which I highly recommend because my training has completely transformed. Specifically the way I lift weights, I don't lift weights just to move the weight from point A to point B. I actually focus on the purpose behind every single rep, keeping it, you know, really slow, eccentric, pause, big stretch. And before I was always just training for strength, and I thought that the stronger I get, the more muscle I can have. But bodybuilding and powerlifting training, two completely different things. You can build muscle without having to go extremely heavy and risking injury. So I've had less injuries and I've just grown the most. To get to the point about being natural and stuff like that, there's always something to improve on. There's always some way to progress, implement progressive overload. Because when you hop on testosterone, when you hop on anything, there's no going back. You're going down a road that has a lot of side effects. In my opinion, it's completely not worth it. So yeah, I'm gonna stay natural forever, and I've never even considered going on steroids because, first of all, I really like the way I look. I think I'm definitely blessed genetically, specifically with being able to stay lean year-round. I don't have to bulk or cut. I've just gained, and it's worked for me. I'm not saying it works for everyone, but I think that helps me mentally feel like I don't have to hop on steroids because I like the way I look. I like staying lean year-round, and I'm still building muscle and improving, so I don't see the point of even touching steroids at this point. I think a lot of young kids don't see progress, and they might hit a plateau. For example, like, you see progress for the beginner gains, first year of training, and then at a certain point you hit a plateau and you think that you're not going to progress anymore. But that's when you have to learn more about the training and recovery, and just kind of, it's a trial and error part of bodybuilding and fitness, and you'll break that plateau and keep improving. But some people just kind of resort toward taking steroids because they think that they're not going to progress anymore. So don't throw your life away with steroids is what I'm trying to say.
So doing chest and tris today. We're doing 4 chest exercises and 2 tricep exercises. The first one, we're starting with just a classic chest press on a machine. But something different is I'm adding a Bosu ball. It's a half Bosu ball behind my back. And this actually just increases range of motion. So it doesn't bottom out anymore. It allows me to let the weight go completely back to a complete stretch. So aiming for about 3 sets of 10, and then we're gonna do a drop set. Now we're moving to an incline Smith machine press. And I used to not touch my chest, but now I go full range of motion because that bottom half specifically is actually the most important part of the rep, where you get that big stretch. So I'm letting the weight touch my chest and doing a little pause to also prevent injury. So I'm not bouncing it off my chest or anything like that. So we're not going super heavy, just 185 pounds. And then here's an example of the drop set, just taking a 25 off and then going until failure. So I'm hitting basically failure on all of my top sets. Moving to cable fly, and the way I prefer to do this is facing down, so my chest is facing the ground. This adds more stability, and I can go a little heavier, and it's a really good stretch. And what I'm doing here specifically is about 5 to 8 reps with the fly, and then once I hit failure with that, I'm gonna go immediately into a press. So it's almost like a drop set, because you can kind of go beyond failure once you get into the press, and we're just kind of going to failure with that too. So I think I did like 6 or 7 reps with the fly and then 5 reps with the press. Moving to our final chest exercise, doing a flat dumbbell press. I usually don't end with a compound movement, but I've been doing that lately, and it completely just shocks the muscle because I'm not expecting it, because my body's just not expecting it. And I can only do 60 pounds, and even that was really hard to hit 10 reps with. Actually, I don't even think I hit 10 reps on my 4th set, which was the one I recorded. I think I only got like 6 reps. But that just goes to show that it's definitely a humbling experience finishing with a compound movement, because I can usually do about 100 pounds on the flat dumbbell press. Now we're going to do triceps. Going to finish with 2 tricep exercises, starting with, this is a cable French press. And the difference between a French press and a skull crusher is a French press will go completely behind the head, and it gives you a better stretch, and it's not as hard on the elbows. And we're going to finish the workout with another French press, but this is with 2 dumbbells with free weight. These 2 exercises are probably my favorite triceps, because my favorite 4 triceps, because I usually don't have to do too much. I just like completely annihilate my triceps with these 2 main tricep exercises, and that's the workout.
Looking thick. That's gnarly.
Time to move the open.
For real, dude. For real. Oh, that's gnarly.
So my split right now is like a week split is chest tries Monday, Tuesday back bis, Wednesday legs quad focused, Thursday shoulders just completely on their own, Friday bis and tries, and then Saturday legs again but hamstring focused. I've noticed splitting legs for, having 2 days for legs, quads, and hamstrings focused separated. It's completely transformed my legs, because typically when I do a leg day, I would start with my quads and then finish with hamstrings and calves. But I found that when I do that, I kind of half-ass it, because I already spent so much energy the first half on the quads. My hamstrings actually were underdeveloped for a long time. When I dedicate an entire day just to hamstrings, my hamstrings actually match my quads now, and my legs have more of a 3D shape, and they just look so much better. So that split's really good. Some people prefer to train each muscle group twice a week, but for me, I train my chest extremely hard, like as you saw in today's workout, where I need basically an entire week to recover before I train it again, and it goes the same for back. But my biceps, triceps tend to recover a little quicker, so I train those twice a week, 1 day completely on their own, and then paired with upper body. And obviously my legs are kind of a weak point for me, just with genetics and stuff, so I like to dedicate more time for those. But my chest and back tend to actually be my best body parts that I've never really had any trouble developing, so I'll just dedicate 1 day for them. I prefer kind of more of a bro split over PPL, because I like to just completely annihilate and destroy the muscle, and focus only on that, instead of supersetting, say chest and back, kind of like the Arnold split. I don't prefer that, because by the time I go back to chest after hitting a back exercise, my chest pump is already gone. So I try to maintain maximum pump through the whole workout, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's my split. And that's the video. Thank you for watching to this point. Again, code JB10 for Gymshark and Transparent Labs as well for supplements. And appreciate the support. I'll see you in the next one.